Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, let's play some more Derail Valley. I have done a little bit more in my own time. Not much, though. I didn't want to get too much practice in. I did have a derail while I was doing another job, which unfortunately I wasn't able to record. It wasn't a very major one, though. Going around the corner too quickly and the train came off. Also, I have tried to balance the sound a bit better because it was too loud last time, and I feel it might still be a little bit too loud. This game is just loud. Like, that still sounds kind of loud to me, and it's on 25. Do I want to put it all the way down to 10? I don't want to lower it too much, because then you wouldn't be able to hear the glorious train sounds, but I would also like to feel like I'm not shouting over the top of the game. Anyway, that might be alright. At least it's not averaging in the yellow area this time. Right, so here we are. We're in our, what is it? DE3, DE2. Still, this is the same one, or at least as close as the same as it can be. The game, you know, might despawn and respawn them when I go in and out of the game. But anyway, we are currently in a different place. We are over here in the iron mine area. Last time, I think we ended in the harbor after having done the tutorial here, going to the steel mill, and then taking our first load of steel to the harbor. And then in my own time, I did a job to take some empty cargo containers for food from here to the food factory, which is up here. So I went along this line all the way along the side of the mountain, over a lot of bridges. This game's got a lot of bridges in it. There's one right there. Let me zoom in a bit. And then we got to that little bit there, this bit here, and you go around here, and then you go a loop-de-loop around the mountain for some reason. And the derail was, it was about where the rail comes out from underneath that bridge, I think. There's a sharp corner there, and I was going a bit too fast, and yeah, the train just popped off the rails. But thankfully, even in realistic mode, it's pretty easy to just click on your train and get it stuck back on the rails. I didn't even have to pay for anything. My insurance in this game at the moment is incredibly good. There was a little bit of damage, and it did list the fine I would have had to have paid if my insurance didn't pay at all, and I only had to pay 100, which I think was roughly about 8,000 something or other dollars out of about 9,000 for the trip, which I was earning for the trip. So thankfully, with my insurance paying for most of that, I was actually able to make a fair bit of money. So yeah, then we went over to the food factory there, and after that I did fast travel to a few different locations. I think I went from here to this foresting area, maybe to the steel mill again, and then back here. I was looking for a steam train to show off to some other people, but I couldn't find one, so I ended up going back here. Fast traveling costs money. I think it might have cost about 1,500 overall for the teleporting around I did. And then I just took the DE2 from the food factory on its own along this rail over to here to the ironworks or iron mine because I wanted to see what the route was like. So now we're over there. I haven't bought any more licenses. How much money do I have? I have $67,554. I might actually go buy one. That is enough to purchase a license for another train. I could get a license for a more heavy duty. Where is it? There it is. For a more heavy duty diesel, or even a steam train. I don't think I'm ready for a steam train yet. We're gonna have to do a tutorial for that. So we might just get it for a diesel train. I don't want to rush ahead with things. I kind of want to put off the steam train for a bit because it's what I'm looking forward to. And also, they're difficult to use. So yeah, let's see. We could get multiple unit, which means I could use multiple DE2s. Yeah, at the same time to haul more cargo. The maximum haul capacity for a DE2, I think, is around 250 tons, which is just over the load of steel which we took originally. Hence the difficulty we had getting up that small incline. Yeah, the trip which we took with the empty food containers, that was easy because they were only about 80 tons, so there was no problem at all. Let's see, there's manual service, logistical haul. What's that? Haul empty cars. Okay, yeah, that's 143 from Iron Ore Mine West to Harbour and Town. Oh, I see. Iron Mine W, Iron Mine West, Iron Mine East. Okay, that makes sense. I believe the map is going to be getting some updates to it. I've been reading over the, what's it called? The, plan the developers have for the game. They are planning on adding, like, little villages around the place and some other locations and, you know, passenger rail and things like that. So, that's nice to see. Multiplayer is not something which they're planning. I think it's kind of a maybe if they have time after everything else. But it seems to be, from the way they've mentioned it, the way the engine is developed, it kind of makes multiplayer problematic to implement well, which, fair enough. I believe there was a mod which was working on multiplayer, but I don't think it's being updated anymore because of the difficulty of having it work, and I think there was some issues with, like, the players had to have pretty close latency, otherwise there would be a lot of problems and so on. So if we went from there, we'd have to go all the way down. We'd probably go down this way. And then we'd have to go that way. And then what? Along there? And then that way again? We could go the long way through the mountains. I'd probably want to go here and stop off and get some more fuel. And then continue. Because I don't know if I'd be able to make that trip with, just the, fuel which I have. Seeing as I ran to about half fuel getting to there. But we were carrying a lot heavier load. So let's see, logistical haul. Is it just hauling empty cars? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, okay. Freight haul, yeah. Hauling actual stuff. Logistical haul. Just hauling the empty containers. Okay. And we've got shunting. I have done a little bit of shunting. Moving some... where did I do that? Was that there? I think it was at the food factory. I was moving some carriages or some cars which had some cars loaded onto them around, and it will sort of put them into a bay, press a button, unload the cars, and then move the individual rail cars to different like, you know, bays, and leave them there. So it wasn't too difficult. It did take a little while though, going back and forth. But yeah, I probably want to do more of the freight hauling from one place to another rather than shunting, because it's just, you know, just going around the one location. It did make me a fair amount of money though. D6 is 200,000. DM3 is 30,000. I think DM there means diesel mechanical. And DE is diesel electric. DH is diesel hydraulic, I think. I don't know the specifics. What that entails. I guess hydraulic means that it's moving pistons or something, whereas mechanical is more like a rotating axle or something like that. SO60 is 20,000. That's the little steam engine. I have learned about this as well. So the S stands for steam engine, and then 060. This is a specific form of denoting what the wheel configuration of the steam train. If I remember the wiki correctly, it might be called the white format or system or something like that. WHYTE or something like that. I'm not a trained person, so I'm learning. This means basically it's got 0 guiding wheels, I think, which, if you think of a big steam train, it will have multiple sets of wheels on it. It will have, like, I think you can imagine it having like 2 wheels right at the front, and these are smaller. These are sort of there, I think, just to keep it like traveling on the rail smoothly, so the front doesn't like overhang too much, or just so that it has wheels on the front. Those aren't powered, I believe. They just swivel on their on their bogey. All these terms, yeah, they're just like on a pivot at the front, and they turn with the rail. So that would be the first slot. The next slot, which is 6 here, is the powered wheels. This means that there's 3 on either side, 2 pairs, so 6 all up. I believe, yes. Having 6 in a row wouldn't make sense. I think that'd be too many. Those are the ones which are actually driven by the, you know, the, I don't know, what do you call them? The wheel piston bits, the hydraulics, which actually drive the wheels around. And then 0 at the end here. I believe that's for the wheels on the tender, if it's got a separate tender, where they put the coal and water sometimes. Also, on a larger train, you would have the tender separate from the main train, and that would have its own wheels, which would, I would think, would probably usually be like 4, or maybe 6 or 8, depending on how large it is. Anyway, so yeah. So this one here, yeah, this is the largest steam train which we've seen. So it's got two front guiding wheels, 8 powered wheels, and 2 on the tender. We could actually get that, 50,000, but again, let's hold off on that. Concurrent orders 1, so I could have multiple jobs at once. Train length of 1. Ooh, if I want one of these, so I could do this one. It's not too long. This one's a bit longer. It makes me like an extra 10,000. It's not that much heavier, really. 143. That's like 100 tons lighter than the steel which we took. So the extra cars might make it harder to pick up speed. I don't know whether they... But they're all just empty. I thought I would already have train length 1. Wouldn't that be like long 1 here? So I can already take that. Or is this train length 1 here mean that I can get up to train length 2? That's how I imagine it works. Hazmat 1, Hazmat 2, Hazmat 3, Military 1, Military 2, Military 3. There is a military base. It's up here. You can't go in there until you have the military license, which is 100,000, so we don't have enough for that. Because this area needs a military base. Apparently, it's planned that the world here actually does function with a supply and demand system. So by hauling the different goods around the place, I guess it will affect the output of those places. And you won't have to do it all yourself. There's also AI-driven trains planned, I think in the next update. The next major update. Which might be coming out next year sometime. Seeing as there was an update to this game, I think in July. Not too long ago. Anyway. I think I'll get the train length 1. Oh. Oh, right, fees. Yeah, right. Because I drove here, I have to pay. You know. Yay. I have to pay to refuel my train and all that. So train length. Take my money. There we go. Yay! License grants you access to orders up to 10 cars long. Beware of total train mass exceeding your locomotive's tractive effort. Removes re-rail discount. Oh, okay. Time bonus deadline. -2%. Insurance copay. Plus 1,900. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay. So I can't take that one. I can take this one, though. I guess the other ones I took... Oh, I see. So this one's just 3 cars. It's not long. Right, I see. Okay. Anything under 10 doesn't count as long. Makes sense. Okay. Kind of want to do that one, though. I like the little certificates you get. Can I get them framed and put up in the roof, put up in your house? You do actually have a house. It's a little house icon over here. I haven't been there. How much do I have? 57,000. Sure. I mean, this is what the money's to be spent on. License grants you access to order of any car amount. Beware of total train mass exceeding your locomotive's capability. Insurance copay plus 10,000. Oh, I guess you've got like. I guess the way it works is that when you buy a license, you have like $10,000 now in terms of insurance, and that will gradually get used up if you have mistakes until you actually have to pay for it yourself. Okay. I guess let's take this. I'm assuming I should be able to take this. The train mass is less than what the little DE2 can haul, so oh, I don't have a logistics haul. Denied. Bet. I don't have a logistics haul? No, I don't. 20,000. Okay, fine. You first need to own concurrent orders 1 in order to buy this license. Do I? I don't know what you mean by concurrent orders. I don't have another order currently going. I don't need to keep these licenses. Let me dump this. Oh, I can't take a computer tower with me? Where did I put that logistics hall thing? It wasn't that. That's the printout. Yeah, I don't have any active orders. Okay, fine, whatever. Iron ore, that's too heavy. That's far too heavy. That's far too heavy too, iron ore. How much money do I have left? 37,000. So logistics haul is 20,000. Current orders is 10,000. I could afford both of those. That would use up all of my money. Good thing I don't have to pay anything like, yeah, good thing I don't have to pay, like, living fees and all that. I don't need food. Okay, logistics overhaul. Logistics haul. Iron Mine West to Sawmill. Okay. So the sawmill is down there. Yeah, there we go. So just go all the way south. Okay. And you want me to put it in the... let's drop these. I kind of want to keep them, but... Where did my job go? Thank you. It's like if it's not... Did I drop it on the floor out here? No. Pick it up. It's like if you're holding onto something and you don't have enough room, it puts it onto a slot off this bar. Okay, so haul them from here to there. Couple following cars at station track B7S. That's probably here. CFF074. CFF 955. Nope, that's not the right one. There's a steam train over there. These ones. CFF074. Cool. Which way are we facing? That is north. Okay, so we want to go that way. Fine. Are you on here? You are. Okay, we'll leave that. And I need to turn my train around. Which I can do over there. Okay, so we're going to go to the turntable over there, turn around, then go back, and then couple onto it going that way, so we can be at the front going there. Oh, already all on. Forward. Thank you. I don't want to take the brake off that yet, because if I couple onto it up there, if the brake's off, it will just bump it and it'll roll away from me. Okay, I need to go onto there. So we need to go into the tunnel. Guess I don't need my lights on at the moment. I'll keep the rear light on. Okay, rotate that. You can use the mouse wheel to move these as well, instead of clicking on them and moving the camera like I've been doing. Oh, there's a rock clipping through the mountain. I have found that a few areas probably need to have another pass over for the map, but whatever. It's a big map. Okay, slow down. Okay. Get onto the turntable. Perfect. Put the brake on. You don't want it rolling around when you're turning it. Someday. I believe it's also planned to upgrade, to be able to upgrade your the trains as well, like improve their fuel mileage and so on and things like that. Give it a better engine and all that. Overclock your train. Nitro. That's not lined up. What are you talking about? There we go. Okay. Now we're around the other way. What's that noise? Okay, so we need to go up to the other end up there. Careful. I think the max speed through the yards like this is about 30. Again, you don't get fined, it's just like what's recommended. 50 on main lines for trains passing through them. I don't know what's denoted as a main line in this, though. You really roll surprisingly well, even without the accelerator on. I would expect something as heavy as this to lose speed a lot faster, but you just keep rolling along. Okay, so we need to go into B7S. Which it's actually lined up to go to. Oh, stop. Nope, that's not aligned properly. That one needs to go there. That one needs to go there. There we go. Slow down. I think about 5 kilometers per hour is recommended for trying to couple. This is going by what it was saying in the manual. I was having a read over that. Goes into a bit of depth, but not so that it's impenetrable, which I'm glad for. Not having, as I said, any knowledge of this type of stuff myself. Okay. Bonk. Ah. Okay, that's off. That's off. This is where I find out that I can't actually do this. Because, I don't know. The weight of it is, too heavy considering how long it is. You might be able to hear the air traveling, and that's something else which the manual mentioned. The longer the line of cars, the longer it takes for the pressure in the air brakes to max out, because the train is having to pump air into the pipes for all the brakes in all the connected cars. So the more of them there are, the more air this is going to have to pump. And since this is just a small train, it will take a bit longer. It's already done though, so it doesn't seem like it takes that long. But it's something to be aware of, like, I guess if you start going straight away, you might not have the air brakes for all of the cars, because it's still pumping air into them. So when you put the air brake on, it's not going to work for all of them. Anyway. The manual also did go into how the air brakes actually work. I won't try to repeat that here. Something, I think it's like when the brakes are under pressure, as they are now, they're disengaged. And then if they become normalized with the if the air gets let out of the brakes, then they go on. So, makes sense. If something goes wrong, then they automatically brake. Okay, so from here, we need to go... Hang on. I might be going the wrong way. I believe I am going the wrong way, actually. All that, and I didn't have to flip the train around. Who noticed that? I was like, oh, I have to exit this to the south. But of course, this area doesn't exit to the south. It exits southways from the north. So, you know, that's good. Oh, you can hear it also. Since I put the brakes on, it's taking longer to prepare the air brake again. Well, guess I got to go and flip the train around again. I could just go backwards the whole way. I'd prefer not to. Because I can't see the crossings, the signals, or the switches, until we're already past them. Okay, we'll just park them in here again. I do like this action of uncoupling and all that. It's really satisfying. Again, I like how hands-on this game is. Rather than just like, you know, bumping up to the carriages or the cars and then pressing a button and automatically coupling up. Which you can do in the casual mode. You can just do that with the F4 menu, which we saw last time, but I like being able to do it all by hand. Those crows are laughing at me. Okay. I want to go straight up the center there. We shouldn't bump into anything up there. I'll be back for you. When I derailed the train, it did actually damage it. All the glass on the dials broke, and all the windows popped out as well. So I had a nice breeze going through the cabin. It was better than the little fan up there. And the windscreen wipers didn't make any noise, which was another plus. I got a bit of a fright when I was going through tunnels and it was raining, because I went through a tunnel and started hearing this weird, like, screeching, wailing noise. And I was like, what is it? Did they put, like, spooky sounds in the cave? I actually went back to have a look on foot. But no, it wasn't anything like that. It was the windshield wipers, because they make noise when there's no water on the windshields. And funnily enough, there's no water falling from the sky in the tunnel. I don't expect the game to have, like, that level of detail. Attention to detail. It's, quite surprising. And when you watch the raindrops falling and hitting the windshield, you'll notice that they're actually getting gathered by the, windshield wiper, and they actually, like, follow and fall down the side there, instead of running back over the area which it, cleared. There's, like, again, it's surprisingly detailed in its, like, the raindrop physics on the windshield. It's impressive. What's this yellow glow? There we go. What? What is that yellow light? Oh well. It's not important. We're gonna use up most of our fuel just getting out of here. Oh, I think the noises are a little beep telling you that you're in position for the water or the repair stations. Because you have to line your train up correctly with those. Okay, so there. Hang on. No. I want to go that way, then that way. That way, I think. It's fine, we just get to drive at night. It's kind of foggy too. Feels like I'm going slow when I zoom in like this. There we go. Okay. Ah! Damn it! Oh, right. Handbrake. Okay. Oh, and I read also, there should be a handle on the side of these cars. Maybe? Yeah, here we go. This releases the air out of it. I believe. Or something like that. It releases the air out of the brakes. Okay, let's actually head off now. In the right direction. Yay. We have got the ball, haven't we? Yep, good. Ooh, spooky tunnel. So, from here, we're going to go around there. We're going to want to head left. And then left again. Okay, because I want to go through the other yard. Actually picked up a bit of speed there. We might be going downhill. Okay, good. Left. It says 50. Yeah, we're doing 37. And that's facing the right way. Good. I don't know what's over that way. Nothing's listed on the map. Ooh. It's just a dead end. Might be something planned to be up there. Very spooky. It says 10? Or is that grade? I think that means incline of a 10. Oh, incline of 10 going down. Not speed. Careful. Yeah, that one says 80. No, all my speed. We're getting there. Like, it's easy once we've actually picked up some speed. It's actually starting, which is a problem. Okay, I don't actually know how we're going to be able to get through here. I think just straight on through? Doesn't look like there's any cars in the way. Now. So this is the MF. Machine factory in town. No, I think some of these were going the wrong way. I heard a chunk. Oh well. And I guess I'm not getting any fuel. Any diesel. We should be fine. I think, going to the sawmill. So now we need to keep left and then right. And then we need to keep left. We should be able to coast through the hole something. So left, right, right. No, left, right. Left. Left, right, left. And then we have to go right. Down that wiggly line. Right. Ooh, we're actually picking up a bit of speed. Doesn't feel like we're going that fast, but we're over 50. The recommended speed 60. Again, you have to be careful. It takes a while for our air brakes to actually kick in and recharge. You can see them there. Okay, I think that's heading this way. Yeah. No? No. Yes? Yes. I don't know how to read them from behind. I think brakes can also overheat if you're if they're trying to you know, if they're on for too long. That can cause problems with, well, when they overheat, they stop working. And then you've got a problem of wanting to stop but not being able to stop. We'll just keep it at a leisurely pace. I'm not looking to break any overland records or anything. Yeah, I think that means it's a line for us. Yeah. There's another lake out over there. There's some other bridges. I think I saw a bridge which I don't think a train line actually goes to. It's probably areas they're planning on expanding into. It feels like we're going a lot faster when I stand out here. We are actually picking our speed. Keep that under control. I believe there is a DLC pack planned for this game, along with the next major update next year. I think it's going to be like focused on sort of US centered environments and trains or something like that. I guess kind of like this map, but you know, with mesas and redwood forests and so on. Be pretty neat. I was thinking of saying I wouldn't mind seeing some Australian areas, but then, I don't know, do I want to subject people to, like, the GAN overland central line, which is just however many kilometers of flat land? Flat desert. People take that for a holiday. I'm sure it's very, very lovely time spent on the train. I guess the scenery would be interesting as well for a little bit. But some of the rainforest lines around here are very nice. There's a Puffing Billy, of course, which is that's a very pleasant little trip. It actually goes over a wooden trestle bridge at one point. I think there's a few trains which they run up there. They've got a few old things like that. I also really like paddle steamers, and there's a bunch of them up at Ichuka, I think, which, I don't know. I like paddle steamers with their huge paddles, and the thunk, chug, chug, chug noise they make. I liked, for people who remember it, I always liked Gramps from, no, not Gramps. The paddle steamer from Tugs. I think Gramps is the submarine. I forget. Anyway. Can I go through there? Hold on. I think I'm going the wrong way. Let me just break here, blocking all of these routes. It doesn't matter. We're the only one around. We have special permissions and all that. I would have thought if it's a station, you would be able to go all the way through, but kind of looks like there's a bumpers at the end. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. I don't want to be here at all. What am I talking about? I missed the turnoff. Ugh, I was too busy talking. Good thing nobody's wanting a waiting on the station at this time of night. Okay. Reverse. And it's nice and flat here, so it shouldn't be a problem to get started again. I quite like this game. I find it rather peaceful. Just watching the scenery roll by. And occasionally going, damn it! For messing things up. Okay, so I need to go that way. Which means there should have been a turn off there. Okay. Is that it? I think so. What is this place? Pole Southwest? Yes. Okay, so I want to go that way. Wait for the air to repressurize, because the brakes are still on. Until that stops hissing. There we go. Now we can move. Okay, so we just want to go around that way. You can actually place things in the cabin. So you can put your compass there, and it still works. You can also, like, put it up here. Which is pretty neat. For the steam trains, there's actually a little platform behind you. I guess like here as well, where you can put a lantern. So you can see what you're doing. I don't know. Just don't fiddle with it when we're going through it, and we'll knock it the right way. I'm sure that's horrible practice. It'll damage the rails, I'm pretty sure. again, I think some of them are designed so that you can do that, but I believe they use a spring. And that can wear out over time. But you don't want to, like, leave a gap in your crossing, otherwise the train can, hold on. I need to think. All these lines, I don't know which way to go. Okay, so we just came out of there. We're facing this way. No, we're facing this way? North is that way. No, north is that way. Okay. So yeah, I need to turn right there. Oh. Oh. I was confused because on the map, if we have a look at it, it doesn't show, like, that little diamond in the middle there for it to be, like, converging tracks. So I wasn't expecting a big crossing like that, unless I already went over that one, but... Did I miss that one? I don't think so. Hold on. There's a way to turn this off. There we go. We're just gonna park here. Horrible practice, but again, there's no one else. That's going to be interesting when they add AI trains. You're going to have to look out for the signals and see whether there's another train coming. Because I don't think there was another rail heading off up here, was there? Because it goes from here. Yeah, and then there's the bridge. Yeah, which is about where the circle. And then you go over the bridge. And it's kind of saying like there'd be a line going over that way here. But there's not. At least not that I can see. I don't have a $20,000 flashlight. Or a $2,000 flashlight, so... I mean, that would just be going through a swamp. Okay. We need to back up and go that way, then. Oh, yeah, did I show that off? The, there is a store which you can buy things in. There are some items... for you. A lantern, which I mentioned. There is... What else is there? There's a lantern. There's a flashlight. There is a lighter. A shovel. Which you need both of those for the steam trains. Because, you know... If you're, if you're, shoveling coal, you need a shovel. And the lighter is so that you can light the coal. Oh, I didn't put the brake on. Ah, well, whatever. I believe there is a... No, don't put the sand on. I believe there is a pocket watch in the game. I don't think you purchase it though. Okay. This one here, I think that's just for the train. That's just for this one, I think. No. I guess you could put both of them on, but whatever. We'll get there. I'll take my damn time. Okay. Yeah, it says about 30. It's kind of a sharp corner, so we shouldn't go too fast. It does actually kind of push the branches out of the way, I think. Or maybe they just phase through the train. Is that where we're wanting to go? No, that's where we were before. It's getting a little bendy again. It says 40. I think I've found often that, like, the speeds on some of the signs I kind of disagree with. Especially when it's saying, like, oh, you can go 50, you know, on this bridge, which is turning fairly sharply. It just feels like, no, I don't think I'm going to go that fast around there. I feel like that's going to end up with me going off the bridge. Like, some of them is just like, maybe about 10 off. I'm probably overcautious in a few cases, but if the wheels start making screeching noises, then I'm sort of like, okay, I think I'm gonna slow down a little bit, just in case. I don't really want to, like, purposely cause accidents. If they happen, they'll happen because of my misjudgment. You'll probably see them when I get to the steam trains. 'Cause I won't know what I'm doing. And things can go horribly wrong with them. This is just turn on, pull lever. It's very easy. And don't overheat engine. I guess the same holds true for a steam train, but come on. Get up to 30. Ah! Long way down. I have had a little look over the landscape. I did climb up on top of a mountain after I went out of a bridge, out of a tunnel. I think it was like around here or something. And had a look around. There's not really much around. It's nice, mountains and all that, but it's just sort of what you see. Mountains, rocks which aren't solid, trees scattered around. There are a few places of interest around but I haven't actually looked at any of them. I think there was that castle which we saw at one point. But there's also a radar tower. But like, I don't know. It all makes me wonder whether they, like, put a mine in or something which you could go in and have a look around, but, I don't know whether there's anything like that. I haven't seen anything like that. I would kind of like them to do something like that. That could be fun. Ooh, maybe they could do something like there's a hidden drain in a lost shed, which you can find, and you can fix it up or something. Maybe I've still got Voices of the Void on my mind, and I'm like, oh yeah, there should be like... Well, at least there's no mannequins in this. Those are annoying. Alien spaceships landing and pits and entrances to sewers. Eesh, we lose speed quickly. Right, so that means it's a grade of 0.5%. There's a Y intersection coming up, and it's a speed of 40. So we're doing about half that. And I need to take... What do you mean a Y intersection? I don't see one around here. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay. Brakes on. Right, well, we didn't want to go that way because that way is to a repair and coal bay. So that's fine. Let me have a look. Where do I need to deliver these to? Station track B1S. Over here? Yeah, over there. Okay. So... that one. That way. And I see it. I see it. I gotta have a look at it in a moment. I just gotta do this. Before I forget. Okay, so we need to go... yeah. And we're... going the right way? No, we're not. Oh, right. Stupid handbrake. I'll have a look at it after we've parked these in the right spot. Because I want to get this in... I want to get this done and in time. Which we should be able to do. We've got 125 minutes. This hasn't been taking that long, I don't think. He looks at the time, it's 128 minutes. Most of that would have been spent organizing things, so I think we've still got like 20 minutes. That should be fine. I'm hoping I can loop around the back there and go out the rear. I should be able to. Yeah, they all converge at the end there. In a moment. That's the little tank engine, which I was mentioning. Okay, we're going to want to stop about there, just past that light, I think. Okay, that should be alright. Let me go check that they're all in the right spot. And they're not, like, poking out the other end. No, that looks fine. Okay. Put this on. The manual makes a point of mentioning that in this you only need to put... You should only put one of the... I did that around the wrong way. One of the handbrakes on one of the cars, whereas you should really put them on, put it on all of the cars. But whatever. Okay, now I go and the job in. That's the city what? City west. I need. So, oh, it's over there. Is it? Oh, look, a boat. This just repairs. Where's the... There it is. Okay. Hello, I'm here. Hey, done. 69 minutes. Base payment 19,242. And we get the time bonus of 9,621. 28,863. Well done. No damage was made to Derail Valley property or the environment. Keep it up. No environmental damage. Look at how happy that squirrel is. Yes. Thank you. Cool. We got 36,000 money now. Pay your fees to reduce your remaining copay to 2,674. 72. Why is that going down? C880. 28. Press print for details. Locomotive damage. Minus 28. I guess just wear and tear on the brakes. Yeah, regular maintenance. Nothing special. What about this one? Regular wear and tear. Locomotive damage. Oh, fuel. Right. And emissions minus 147.64. Sure, because it's diesel. Fair enough. Locomotive damage. Yeah, I guess that's on the wheels and so on. Use resources, I guess, is the fuel cost. Sure. I like that it actually lets you see what you're paying for. You could save money on this fee by servicing the vehicle manually. Press confirm to continue or cancel to go back. No, it's fine. Okay. I mean, I don't have a, manual service license. I do have enough money for that. Okay. Let's actually have a look at this one. This is a little steam train. SO60. So yeah, you can see no front wheels, 6 of the driving wheels, and it's got no wheels for the tender because it's built into the train. But yeah, it's a pretty neat little train. I look forward to them adding more steam trains because, well, who doesn't like a steam train? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have a quick break. I'll be right back in a moment. Okay, we're back. I want to get the license for the steam train. However, while I do have enough, I do not have a shovel, nor do I have a lighter. And we need both of those, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get it to go anywhere. I don't believe there is a store around here. Oh. Sure. I guess those are lost game. Thank you very much for keeping track of them. You can just keep them there. I don't think there's a store here. I think we'd have to go to one of the bigger towns. Oh. Delightful. Don't have proper plumbing. Tractor. Yeah, no. Doesn't look like there is a store around here. I mean, why would there be? This is just a timber cutting yard. It's not a residential area. So we'd have to go to another place. Oh, there was a shop in the place which we went past. Okay, that's fine. We can turn the diesel around and go over there. That does mean the train there will probably despawn. So, again, I'd like to get that. I could buy the license. We wouldn't be able to get it to go anywhere because we're missing the tools required to get it started. I'm pretty sure you need the lighter and the shovel. I don't think you can put the coal in by hand and rub two sticks together to start the fire. So yeah. Is there a job which we could take to go from here to CSW? Which is what? City Southwest. No. There is shunting, which we can't do because that weighs 400 tons. 4,000 tons. 400 tons, not 4,000. Another shunting job, which we could do. That's just moving 228 tons, and that's just around the yard. This one's freight haul, plywood and boards to goods factory and town, which is 200 tons, and that is going to pink area. Oh, that's all the way over there. Okay, so it'd be going along that way. Or there's this logistical hall, empty timber carts. No, don't get up on the table. 60 tons to Forest South, which is there. It'd probably be like that. No, actually, that would, we're here, not there, so we'd be going like this. So nothing going to there. I'm pretty sure the shunting just involves going around this yard. It says Forest Central to Sawmill, but I'm pretty sure that just means the cars are from Forest Central. And they're here. And then you have to move them around here. I mean, even if so, we're here. It's giving us the job here. So, it's not like we'd have to go over to Forest South and come back. I've done one of these before. They were located in the place I took the job. I can't do that one. That one's too heavy. Unload and store a train with logs. Yeah, sure, let's do that. 9,000 extra gold, extra money. Okay. 2 drop off. That is this one here, I believe. Small yard. It's handy. There's not too many places the trains can be. B3I. Yep, that's this. So, okay, couple following cars at station track. Yep. Unload cargo from following cars at station track, B4L. So that's going from here to let's see, this is B3I. B4L will be over here. No. Oh, over there. Right. So we have to move them from there. We just have to move them over one. Okay. I guess there was like, I don't know. Whatever. There were some other cars there when they moved them in here. I don't know how this works. Okay, that's on. All discoupled. Okay. Yeah, pretty heavy, but we should be able to move it. Okay, so I want to go that way, there. This will all help my understanding of how trains work in other games too, like Factorio. I'll be like, oh, that's how all these signals and all that work. Knowledge you can apply to other fields. You're learning. Ugh. That was a bit hard. It actually turned the train off. Okay. Did we damage things? Ooh, yeah, 80. Ooh. That actually hurt it a fair bit. Is that cracking on there because of it? You're fine. You're fine. That might actually cost most of the money which I'm going to be getting for doing this job. Ah. Where? Okay. Easy does it. again. These are quite heavy. It's going to take longer for me to brake with these. I can't see where we're gonna have gone past the crossing. Okay, I mean, we're past it now. It's been raining quite a bit. Okay. So when we pull into there, we'll have to hop out, and there will be a machine which we can use to unload the logs from. I'll just stick my head through the window. Why does this not have like sliding windows? Yeah, like, I don't know, somewhere along there. Okay, are we in position? That's not the thing. Blue barrel? Yeah, here we go. Unload. There we go. And they're vanished. I hope eventually they actually do, like, you know, the cranes coming over to pick them up and move them or something. That's what it was like with the cars which I was shunting around in my own time. They just disappear from the carriages. Even though there was one of those big, you know, cranes on the tracks which moves back and forth in the area, but okay, now that that's done, we need to get this. Okay, unload following cars at station track C4S. And then one of them at B1S. Okay. C4S is, I think, over here. Yeah, this one. So we upload 3 of them there. We have to take note of which cars we need. It should be the 3... it shouldn't include this one. CFS... Ooh. Okay, CFS 778. That's not that one. Is that the other end? Yes. Okay. That one is in B1S, which is Isn't that where we loaded the other ones off? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, actually, we can do that. We just have to do it slightly out of order. Just go up there, drop one of them off back here, into all of these. There gonna be enough room there? Yeah, there should be. And then we just take the others and put them over there. Okay. And it will be quite a lot easier now because wheel slip, wheel slip, because it's raining. But yeah, look at the. Let me put these on. No, no, not the fan. Not the fan. So you can see the rain droplets are actually like being pushed around, and then they're sliding off down over the edge. I don't know of a game which has actually done something like that before. And you can see them leaving tracks in the condensation of the window too. Who does that? It's incredible. Maybe it's just like an animation which is playing over the top of it, but like, it still looks really good. Okay. I think that was some more wheel slip. Okay, so I want to go... that way, I think. Yeah. Bay 1S. There. So we should be able to just reverse. Careful. Okay, it's a bit slower than that. Okay, when we hear a bump. Like, the raindrops don't look like they're repeating to me. But I can't really tell. Okay, I guess I'll hook it up to the other cars there. I don't think it really matters. No, I'll just unhook it and we can leave it there. Not hooked up to the others, but just with the you know, thingy on. The handbrake on. Like there. You should probably put the handbrake on before you unhook it. That way it won't roll around. Right, let me just check. This is the right one. CFS 778. Yes. And this is in Bay 1S. Yep. Okay. Again, wheel slip is bad. Not just because you're not moving forward, but also because as the wheels turn in place, they're wearing themselves down on the track. I think they wear the track out as well. Of course, like divots in it. Okay, so we want to go past this one here, I think. And let me try and read the station map. D4S. I don't know how to read it. Eesh. Those are not friendly noises. I don't like that. Let me go. Have a look. On foot. Oh, we haven't cleared the, Let me see. Okay, so we need to hop into C4S, which is over there. So that way, there. There's already some coaches there. Okay, that's fine. Nice weather. Ooh, lightning. And then your train gets struck by lightning. I'm tempted to see whether I can flip the thingy while we're on it, but I think I'll refrain. Good gravy. How close was that? Yes, thanks. We're stopped. We'll use a little sand. The manual does mention, actually. Let me see. Trains. General information. Traction? Sander. Yeah. Sand is a limited resource and should be used sparingly. There's only so much sand in the world. Don't go using it willy-nilly. Oh, we have to keep going the engine because it's going uphill here. Oh, heck. That's like really low to the ground. Or we're just really high up in the mountains. Whoop, wrong way. We are going too fast. We should slow down, because we're going to bump into those other carriages and cause even more damage than what I've already done. Apply the brake gently. Okay, there we go. About 5. Because again, I'm going to want to bump into them, and then we're going to have to push them back a bit so I can fit all these in the bay there. This is where an overhead view would be useful, so I can see how much space we've got to work with. Yeah, we've got a fan in the cabin. There is also a heater in the cabin too. You can't use it, unfortunately. I'd wonder whether the cabin would actually be fairly warm because of the engine right there. Oh, we've stopped. Oh, hang on. Okay, keep going. Yeah, for some reason, it doesn't like you, like, putting on and off the accelerator really quickly. It just causes it to turn off. I guess it's the way you turn it off. You just put the accelerator on briefly and then turn it off. And then unapply it and it will stop. Or maybe it's a safety thing. Okay. So we had 3 cars. I heard the construction going on or whatever, and it sounded weird. It's not the type of noises you'd want to hear in a thunderstorm. Okay, so how much space have we got here? You should be able to push it back at least, like, a car's length. Oh yeah, we've got enough room. Okay, so I should be able to push them until I'm level with those logs? Or nearly level with the logs. I think they're pretty much fine as it is, but I just want to move them back a little bit further. Okay, we go into it, we do it properly. Up. Okay. That's enough welly. Okay. There we go. That should be all done. Now I can go and pay off the huge fine I incurred because I damaged the diesel by like 20% because I rammed it into the thingies. Hey! Hooray! Well done. No damage was made to Derail property. Are you sure about that? And I get, yeah, like $13,507. Insurance only needs you to pay $2,612. 27,000. Let me have a look at that. Light damage. Don't worry, you're insured. Locomotive damage, 26,000. Yeah, wow. Also, for that, we used up like 1,400 for fuel, I guess. 37 for emissions. Okay. Oh, let me actually have a look at that. Ooh, let's see. It actually shows you what you damaged. Damage. The DE2. 18%. Price per unit. 260. Service fee times 2. Oh, okay. Because they're doing it for me, it's doubling the price. So if I was doing it for myself, it would be cheaper. You still have to pay for it, but yeah. Damage to the wheels, to the mechanical powertrain, the electrical powertrain, the resource diesel, resource oil, and sand. No! They weren't lying. Yeah, you used 1.3, like, I guess 1.3 kilograms of sand or something like that. So that comes at $2.69.67. But since we're doing it, we're going to charge you twice as much for that. So it's going to come out at around $7 for a kilogram of sand. Fee details. Emissions, 37.66. I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't show, like, a sad squirrel or something like that when you actually have emissions. Emissions fees. Maybe it does, only if it's higher. Okay. Get, like, a squirrel kill count. I mean, I don't see how I can kill any squirrels. I haven't seen any around here. I haven't seen any animals around here. The emissions are so bad, nothing can live around here. Let's see. So, how much money do I have now? Let me just pick up my wallet. Oh, okay. I guess my wallet's living in that slot. 33,824. Okay, do I want to take something somewhere? Forest Central. One car. $4,600. I don't think that would cover the cost of taking my train there. Logistics hall. Sawmill. That's just more shunting, and that's too heavy. I can't do that. I mean, you could possibly do it if you divided it up. You just have to go back and forth more often. Or maybe you could split them off from each other based on where you need to put them later on anyway. Though, them being loaded, the first thing you'd have to do is unload them all. I guess you could unload them in sections. Forest Central is there. sucks. Well, actually, I was going to say this sucks because it's like you're going up this way and then you have to reverse. But then no, you wouldn't go that way. You'd go this way. So you can go around head first into there rather than going up there and then apparently not being able to, you know, go around there. I mean, I guess we can do that. 4,600? Sure, why not? Whatever. We get to go to a new place. Okay. Whole empty car. CFS 778. Is that the one which I had? I guess so. B1S. Yes, it is. Okay, that's the one which we put with these. Going for time. That's fine. Yeah, so it's this one. Hello again. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just have to go all the way to the end there, and we are uncoupled. Yep. I put the brake on this, didn't I? Yep. Oh. Right. Because I, repaired it, it turns it off. I'm surprised I haven't incurred fees for, like, honking in a residential, though. Not that that stops the train drivers around here. They honk whenever they go into a station and then when they're leaving it. And I'm pretty sure whenever they go into a tunnel and going out of a tunnel. Might not be exactly that, but they do honk the horn rather frequently. Feels so light and free. I wonder if the sand actually stays in a place where you place it. Okay. Come on. No, I gotta incur like $3 fee for using a little bit of sand. Okay, we should still be lined up for getting it. Yep. Don't ram into it again. Right, yeah, we're coming out the south end of this place, so... Bump. No. Handbrake. Handbrake. On. Thank you. Okay, this isn't connected, is it? I didn't do that. Nope. Good. How much damage was there to the vehicle? None. It might not actually track the damage to the wheels. Can you see damage on the wheels? No. Okay. Let's head off. Right, so going this way, we're going to have to hang a right, and then we're going to have to go left, because we want to go through FRS. Forest Region South, or whatever. Forest South. Going a little fast, downhill here. Well, it says 50. Yeah, see, we weren't getting to 50, but I can hear the rails starting to make those squeaky noises because they're rubbing against the edges. Guess we'll just keep the brake on a little bit. Hey, it stopped raining. And all the rain on the windshield doesn't immediately disappear. It says 70. A grade of plus 9%. Oh, yeah. Plus 0.9%. Okay. Now 60. Yeah, that's fine. We should have the speed to get over it. Or not. Okay, we need to hang right, I said. Yes. Okay. So it's already going the right direction. Does that say 120? 120 to the left? And then immediately, like, 60? Oh yeah, you can go 120, but you have to immediately cut your speed in half. It's like... I don't think you understand what I'm driving here. Now you can stop on the dime, can't you? Turn on the dime. I wonder if they'd end up putting, like, environmental hazards into this. Like mudslides, or deep snow, or flooding, or avalanches, or something like that. You know, a tree down over the line, so you have to go out and move it, or something. Snow would be fun. Some of the trains do have, well, they've got cow catchers on the front. That's not really the same as a snowplow. We've got our singular car. Okay, now we need to go left. Good, we're going 40. That's fine. I'm sorry, what? What? Oh. It's like a tiny little... Well, that's what happens when you crash. Oh, wow. Have I totaled it? Yep. They could make that a little bit more obvious. I just say. What is this? Anything? There is something in there. Help. Well, it's not. That's just completely broke as well. I mean, doesn't look like it. Ram. I guess you have to imagine the Reginald's garage. Okay. I guess you just have to imagine that, everything is all crumpled. Well, I guess they did already think of, like, having some trains out in the middle of nowhere which you can't do anything with. Remove for 5,000. Can I not and say we did? That's gonna be 10,000. Oh, my wallet. Yeah. And, yeah, the job's a bust anyway, so... Okay, I guess you can buy a lock somewhere and you get access to a caboose. Well, so much for that. I should have paid more attention to the map. Guess I'm going to run over to the I'm going to run over to the logging camp. We'll just hot put it overland because I don't want to, on top of that, pay for the cost of fast travel. We get to see some of the landscape also. Don't have stamina or a hunger meter. That means those little dead ends on the map must be where you can find, like, other hidden things. Like there. Up there. Yeah, that one there. Well, that one there is the tutorial, so... Over there? Maybe over there? Interesting. I didn't think we were going that fast, but I guess ramming into a solid object at 40 kilometers per hour, considering the weight we have behind us, would do a fair amount of damage. I wanted to explore the countryside any dang way. I wonder if I'll have to pay for that, or did we pay to get rid of it in the, removing this? Or will I have further fees I have to pay? Okay, so if we're going here... Right, so that would be the turn-off I was supposed to take. So that means over here will be the, timber camp. Kind of feels like this is based off of real telemetry, but I don't think this is based off of any real location. But just the way the hills and that look. I don't know. It might be based off of a, like, a valley area. But they built their own land on it. This is the engineering walk of shame, run of shame. Engineers run of shame. Oh, hey, there you are. Weren't you supposed to arrive in a train? No? But you are a train driver, are you not? Not always. Sometimes I feel like going on foot. You know, just felt like it, that's all. Get off my back. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The manual does say something about if you derail. Yeah, using the comms radio tool, the driver can bring derailed vehicles back onto the tracks. Cost of re-railing depends on the distance between the derailed vehicle and the destination track, so carefully choosing the re-railing spot is advised. Depending on various conditions, sometimes it's possible to drive motorized rail vehicles off rails to bring them closer to the track before re-railing and reducing the cost. So yeah, if you derail and it's still upright, you could actually, like, drive it off the tracks to get it maybe a bit closer to the rail, so you don't have to pay as much. I wonder whether that would damage the engine more, though. I can't imagine you'd be able to go very far. Train wheels aren't made for soft surfaces. Look at that rail line. Just snaking off into the distance. Hey, here we go. There's that radar tower in the distance on top of the hill there. Okay, let's see if I've got any bees. Hello. Oof. Ow. 16,000. Okay, thank you, insurance. That would be 138,098 for the replacement of the train. Yeah, and 2,000 to replace that. Really? Wow. Yay! Ow, my money. I only have 7,800 now. Expensive. That was only going to make me like 4,000 as well. Ugh. That one's going back to the sawmill. Can't take that. It's too heavy. I could take that. That's not too heavy. Actually, I might not be able to. I think part of this track is actually uphill. I should have read the readout for the damage. It's basically just everything broke, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I saw a horrible thing in one of these places. Yeah, this... Just hope your workplace never actually resorts to giving you printer paper for toilet paper. Or if they do, they don't buy the glossy type. Where should we go terrorize next? I'm gonna have a look at the house. I might actually call it here for the moment. But I think I'm going to... Yeah, we'll fast travel home. Because I want to have a look at our house. Here we go. Got a rubbish bin. What's our house look like? Ah! An oddly decored place. Kind of a, rustic modern charm, I guess. I think some textures have failed to load in. Either that or we've decided... I don't know. We're planning on having this place... have photos of this place taken for a auction or something. Got a phone on the floor. Ugh. Got a wood fire heater? Okay. Coffee pot. Drawers. Got a little box up there. Anything in it? No. No cassettes. It's got no foam in it, so I can't package off cassettes. Toilet. What do you mean take? Oh. Right, I took the bottle from here. Okay. Shower with no curtain or anything like that, so the water's just going to go all over the floor. Ugh. Don't think you could adjust the nozzle either. Hey, we've actually got toilet paper. Though it's around the wrong way. Just one tap. Probably just cold water. We've got a drying rack over there. I feel like if you were living here, you'd probably just put stuff out here on the veranda rather than hang it up there. This would take up a fair bit of space. You could put like a couch there or something. Or like have a rack on the wall or something. I don't know. Hang it over the door. More boxes up there. A wardrobe. And a bed. With an outlet next to it. Don't recognize the outlet. Is it a US one? Okay. Well, I mean, we don't have much money, so I guess this place is, you know, appropriately sized. I guess it's nice in its own way. Out in the middle of nowhere. Come on, get up on the roof. Huh. Ah. There we go. Okay, well, I think with that last disaster, I'm going to save it here, and we'll continue with this next time. I'm probably going to play more of this on my own. Try and reaccrue some of the funds which I had. I wonder what happens if you completely run out of money. Do you get a loan? Do you just have to start again? I guess you just have to run to a place and keep trying to do jobs. And then crawl your way out of debt by not making mistakes. Important lesson to learn. Carefully look at the map. And if you're in an area which you're not familiar with, don't go too fast. Because I mean, I feel like wasn't wholly my fault. Oh man, they should label those like little off areas a bit faster, a bit more obviously, or something like that. I don't know. Have the track on the map a different color. Anyway, I'll thank you very much for joining, and I hope you join me again next time for more Derail Valley. We did a derail.